Good morning everyone. For those of you I don't know, though I do know many of you in the room, my name is Patricia MacDonald and I'm a project manager within the policy team. I'm accompanied today by my colleague Annette Fulser, who works with me. Part of our responsibility lies in the area of special assessment arrangements and also equalities and inclusion. So in this session today there are a couple of aims. We want to talk about assessment arrangements and reassure you that it really is business as usual. They're not major changes. We have undertaken some work in relation to the Equalities Act. There are some specific arrangements that are prohibited within the new qualifications. This is the new qualifications, but for the majority of the new qualifications, the provision of assessment arrangements remains the same. Our policy hasn't changed, procedures haven't changed. So the big message I hope to reassure people today is that it is business as usual. There are not many changes to the provision of assessment arrangements in the new qualifications, but there are some which you have to be aware of, some new arrangements that are not allowed, or some arrangements that are not allowed in the new qualifications. So the first thing I'd like to do is provide a wee bit of background to the implications of the Equality Act in relation to assessment arrangements specifically, and to SQA more generally. SQA is a public body, and like all other public bodies, we have specific duties under the Equality Act in relation not only to candidates who are disabled, who are protected under the Act, but also to candidates who are protected on the grounds of things like race, gender, sexual orientation, age, pregnancy, maternity. I can never rhyme these off, I really need to get... There are 9 protected characteristics, I'm sure you're familiar with them. So we have duties to any candidate to ensure that we're not unlawfully discriminatory on grounds of any of those protected characteristics. And we also have a duty specifically in relation to candidates who would be deemed to be disabled under the Act. And that duty is around making reasonable adjustments